Hello traders and welcome to another video review. Today is Wednesday, March 19th, 2025. Let's take a look what do we have on the economic calendar for today. So the main event during the Asian session was the interest rate decision by the Bank of Japan. As you can see, the Bank of Japan held the interest rate at the level of 0.5%. There is a bunch of the other data from the Japan exports trade balance and adjusted trade balance and industrial production. Bank of Japan press conference is taking place right now. We are still waiting for the outcome. During the London session, we got CPI data from the Eurozone scheduled for release at 11 o'clock together with the core CPI and CPI data. The CPI is expected to drop from 2.5% to 2.4%. Global daily trade price index on New Zealand scheduled for release at noon, and at 1 o'clock there's ECB the Guindos to give a speech, and 1 hour later ECB Elderson will give a speech as well. Crude oil inventories scheduled for release at 2:30, and then of course we got the major event of the day, Fed interest rate decision. The Fed interest rate decision is scheduled for release at 7 o'clock. The market participants expect the interest rate decision to stay at the level of 4.5%. Together with the interest rate decision, FOMC economic projection statement and press conference will be released. At the end of the day, we got the New Zealand GDP at 11:15. Nevertheless, the interest rate decision from Bank of Japan was the main event of the Asian session, and the interest rate decision of the Fed, of course, is the main event for the US session for today. Alright, so without any further ado, let's switch to the charts. We start with euro dollar. So let me switch to the 4-hour time frame chart straight on. What do we see here? Or maybe we'll go to daily. There you go. So what do we see here is still the market testing the 1.0942 level. So there is no change here as the wave 3 develops to the upside. The target for the wave 3 is located at 1.1122. Then we should expect some sort of the correction in wave 4, and then wave 5 to the upside should be done. Of course, the positioning ahead of the interest rate decision is taking place, but the volatility is very low as the market awaits the Fed. Whether the Fed will deliver or not, it all depends how this let's say price action will be developed further. The key technical support in the meantime, well, there's few of them. The most important one is 1.0823, 1.0806 and 1.0766. If we talk about the euro dollar, we need to talk about the US dollar to the Japanese yen. And on the 4-hour time frame chart, we got the hit of the trend line. Let me just switch to the daily time frame chart first, so you can see that we broke above the supply zone ahead of the interest rate. After the interest rate decision, ahead of the interest rate decision of the Fed, of course, and after the Bank of Japan. Nevertheless, we are testing the trend line after the breakout to the upside. This breakout still looks pretty much corrective in nature. You can see the wave overlapping itself. And right now we are hitting the level of 65, 67 points on the RSI, but still there is no power enough to break above the trend line. So we can apply this. Small trend line here as we go to the upside, right? So overlap, and now we're testing that trend. Of course, breakout above the trend line would likely result in a test of 151.33. This is the high from the March 3rd, but the breakout above the trend line should not stop here. We should go way higher to test higher levels. This is a significant breakout if it will be there, so we should have significant consequences, maybe even testing the 100 periods moving average at 153.20. Let's now take a look at gold. because yesterday we got the situation when the gold was moving higher, and this is the same situation now. So the wave 3 for gold 1.61 has been hit. Yes, 3037 level has been hit, and now we can wait for the wave 4 and the wave 5 to develop. Possibly the wave 4 will be triggered by the interest rate decision of the Fed, so maybe some kind of a correction will be done here. Nevertheless, well done, the target is now hit, and the market right now unfolds the wave just as expected. So nothing to say here, everything is okay. And last but not least, let's take a look at the Bitcoin ahead of the interest rate decision. There is nothing going on, completely nothing is going on. The volatility is subdued. It's on a very low levels. Still, this level here, 84,654 is major level. For the bulls, they still cannot break above this level. 100 periods moving average is as well the major technical resistance. We are waiting for this market to rally higher. But so far we got the side trend, right? So we got the completely non-event market for the Bitcoin, a sideways trend, side trend, consolidation zone, whatever you want to call it. It's just moving on the right, on your chart. It doesn't move up, it doesn't move down. Nothing is going on. As we, of course, move up and down around the RSI. So that's the situation on the Bitcoin. Of course, we need a breakout above the supply zone in order to rally higher. Basically, this supply zone is between the level of 89 and 91. So we need a breakout above this zone. Then we need a breakout above the trend line. So that's a classic setup for the Bitcoin. You can see it here. Nevertheless, we should pay attention to this situation here when the rounded top by the 100 periods moving average is being made. So please pay attention to it, because it looks like the 100 periods moving average now 95,404 is moving down. It doesn't move up anymore. It's rounding here, making kind of a rounding top, and now it's moving slightly to the downside. So we are waiting for any kind of a fundamental event to trigger some kind of a movement, either to the upside or to the downside. However, the bias is to the downside. Momentum is negative, so we should see the test of the demand zone soon. That's everything from me for today. Thank you very much for watching this analysis, and I hope I see you guys next time. Take care and bye bye.